Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those lead pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Barnes. He can't hit that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Now here's Fultz. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game, and credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
And that one's good quickly.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Carter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. And here is Pirtle. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's Wagner. And Pirtle pulls it down. Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. They trail by 7. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Barrett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Fultz gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Barnes with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Shot clock at 5. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. sends it back.
Great defense by Poeltl, a 7-footer who knows how to use his length.
Banchero left side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Raptors trailed by 4. Brown inside the line. He drains the quick shot.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
There's the pick. To the paint. And that one's good. Wagner.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Wagner. Carter with the screen.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, Poeltl. No scoring in this one. Barrett, no good. Back to Wagner. They set the pick to the middle. Wagner on the wing. Carter for 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but to...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
That one falls. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court with Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Just 4 to shoot. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Anthony down low. Nothing on the board. Here's Isaac. Outside Anthony. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around. with all the threes they're allowing.
Offensive rebound. Isaac. And he uses the glass on the layup. Isaac's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs excellent at forcing turnovers.
Brown with the bucket. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycling, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Banchero up top. 6 points for him. He gets that one. Banchero's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's quickly missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Back to Wagner. Plenty of space. And Orlando again with the bucket.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Toronto calls timeout. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Barrett. Fires the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fultz. Count it.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown with it. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Orlando leading.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And it's Carter missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Magic lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Toronto. It's a one-point game. Barnes looking around. Good work defensively by Carter. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Quickly with a wide open look. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Pirtle with the steal. Inside. Poked loose. Toronto working the ball around now. For three, Barrett. Out to the right wing. For three. Carter pulls it in.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Wagner outside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Shakes him. The kick out to Barnes. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Banchero inside. He's got 8. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Quickly. Back to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. And the Raptors call time here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Quickly the bounce pass. Barnes outside. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
They get it back. Banchero up top. 8 points for him.
Timeout.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Magic timeout call.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Magic with the ball. 3-point lead. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Pulls up from the corner. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trailed by 5. Barrett for 3. No good. Shot missing. Up top, Wagner. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Inside. Carter right side. To the paint. And finish off by Wagner.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Here's quickly, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
To the inside. Here's Wagner. Takes the 3. No good on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Magic, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Anthony. To the middle. Wagner left side. Drops in the layup for 2. Wagner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Toronto calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court for our squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David.
Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Olynyk in the corner. Here's McDaniels, and he gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The wide open look here for Anthony. It's good from long range. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Raptors trailed by 4. The shot that time, not on target. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The Magic again can't hit. And stolen by Wagner. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Isaac a screen. To the paint. Knocked away. It's stolen by Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The three. Orlando grabs the miss.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
And the Raptors call time here.
Make some noise for them again.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Barnes. The three. Carter pulls it in.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Banchero with the screen. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Pass to Pirtle. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Wagner. Nice D from Barrett.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Suggs.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anthony. From the wing. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve